Do you want to see how to make good money on Fiverr by creating gigs that get purchased and will deliver you consistent money? I'm going to show you as I actually design a couple of gigs for myself quickly, and you can use this exact formula to do it for yourself. So why should you listen to this from me? I've spent over $5,000 on Fiverr. I was one of the first few people to catch on to Fiverr, and I ordered a lot of Facebook likes when it got started. But as Fiverr has evolved, I continue to look for niche, simple services on Fiverr. For example, I recently ordered a bunch of gigs for mobile app reviews. And that is the opportunity to get money on Fiverr, is offering a niche service that people like me order in bulk. Because I will roll through and order from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 sellers at once. And those are the gigs you want to have up because you want to reach the power buyers. So I'm going to show you how to make a gig. And on top of that, I have someone at my company now that's going to run my Fiverr profile and try and execute these gigs smoothly. And then I can follow up with you and show exactly what money I'm actually able to make using this strategy I'm showing you. So first, I already have done a little bit of selling on Fiverr. If you look at my sales, I've put very little effort into making money on Fiverr. So almost no effort at all, and I still managed to get 36 positive reviews, deliver orders, and get a 97% rating, and get a level 1 seller status. So I've at least done enough on the selling end to establish that I have sold several gigs and understand what it takes to sell a gig. From what I've just described to you, I hope you can understand, if you want to make money on Fiverr and reach the power buyers like me, what you're going to need to do is put some effort in. And the effort is going to be a lot up front. But the more effort you put in, you can get a better return. So when you're just getting started, it's going to be hard. But here is how you can make it a lot easier. Buyer requests, recent buyer requests. So if you're a user, you just go to fiverr.com/user/your username/requests. These are gigs people are actually looking for that they can't find or that they don't find good enough. Here is a great example. Download an app on your iPhone, play it for 5 minutes, then give a 5-star review. This is exactly what someone is looking for. Here is the best part. They've literally taken all the guesswork out of it. This is exactly what they're looking for. And I know from my own ordering habits, this is a power type of gig. In terms of power buyers are likely to want that kind of gig. So I'm going to close my order revenues. I think you've seen how much money I've spent on Fiverr now, and I'm going to show you how I actually create a gig. So check this out. I just relaunched my gigs, and you can see I'm getting thousands of impressions on my gigs, and I'm getting clicks already, even after having them inactive most of the time over the last year. So I'm going to now create a gig. Now watch how easy this is. This guy told me exactly what he wants, so all I have to do is paste it and delete the special characters. And now I want to simplify the title a little bit. Download an iPhone app. Download an iPhone app. Download an iPhone app, play it for 5 minutes, and then give it, and then rate 5 stars. There are the essentials of it right there. Look how fast that was, and the key with a gig is the title, because the title is huge for search results. So I've given the essentials right here. Download an iPhone app, play it for 5 minutes, then rate 5 stars. So how sweet is that? Now all I have to do is pick a category next, online marketing, and find the related category for it. So this can be tricky on Fiverr, is figuring out exactly where to put your category, because there's an easier way to do it than just scrolling through. So let me show you how to do it. So all I have to do is look where other people have already put theirs. Download iPhone app. And so they're in mobile apps and web. That's where most of them are, so I go there and do it that way. And I don't see mobile apps and web right here, so what big category is this in, Fiverr? Mobile apps and web. So this is already in a subcategory here. So it's in programming and tech, so that's a little challenging. There, once you found it, there's not a cover photo available here. So then you just go straight down to description and then pick the exact service type. And I'm just checking these, so performance. There, so I've selected what I'm going to do, and now all I have to do is look at this again and then copy this same title again and put it in the description so that it has everything they need. And then I ask a question: do you have an iPhone app you want downloaded? I will download an app on my iPhone, play it for 5 minutes, and then give it a 5-star review. I live in the USA and look forward to trying your app. Look how easy that is. The key thing is to figure out is if this gig gets clicks. I don't want to put effort in the description before I know if it's going to get clicks. So if you see, I'll go back to my gig page. Now check this out. All I need to know in terms of which gigs I should put effort on are who's actually getting clicks or views. Because if the gig's not getting clicks or views, there's no point in spending a ton of time on it. So all I do is put a little simple description in there and then put some tags in. iPhone app, download, install, review, app store. And now I give myself a healthy amount of days to deliver it. I type a clear description in there, and now what I want to do is add gig extras in here. So I hit save and continue, and I have to put up at least one image to do with this. So I'll find an image in my photo spin file because these are pictures that I can use. So I go through and find an image that has a mobile app on it, which should be pretty easy to do. Now I got these from PhotoSpin because PhotoSpin has a flat yearly rate to get all these photos. But the thing is, you can use images from Google Image, but not according to the Fiverr keywords. So now I need one that's 2 megabytes max. So then I have to go through and edit. So you can see that creating these gigs can be a little challenging sometimes in the details. because when you have to go in and do these little details on the gig, it can add a lot of time to it. So what I'm doing is resizing this picture, saving it in the small version. Then I have to go back through and grab the small version of it to put in my Fiverr gig. And then I go back and hit save and continue. And now to do an excellent gig, you definitely want a video, but you can add a video later. Remember, the thing with the video is, I'll go back to my gigs. If no one's clicking on it, you don't need a video. And you can see in the Fiverr search results, you don't get a video until you get right here. So all you need to know first is whether you can get clicks on it. And once you get clicks on it and you see you're getting clicks on it, then you need to make a video. But the thing is, the only way you can be sure to create a gig that you get clicks for is to create a bunch of gigs. Especially getting started, you need an exact niche gig. And the last thing I'll do on the gig creation, you always want to add gig extras once you're a tier 1 seller. So I always add the fast order. I'll deliver the order fast in just one day. And that way you can get people who will pay you a lot more than just $5. So now I'll publish the gig. And then the gig is live now. So I go back through here to my gigs. I'll close this old page. And look, there's my brand new gig up right there. Now all I need to know is if it's getting clicks. If it's getting clicks, then it's worth going to the gig and going to edit and then trying to make this convert. So if it's not getting traffic, it doesn't matter how well it converts because it can't convert with no clicks or views. But then once it gets views and clicks, then go through and make a video on it, go through and add a deeper description, go through and make that gig convert. So you saw how fast it was to create one gig. So now I can do the exact same thing. I just scroll down here and look for another gig that can give me an easy idea for creating another gig. So here's a perfect one for me. So the ideal gig is a slam dunk instant delivery gig. So watch this. I happen to already have a video up for this. So all I have to do is give a link to a YouTube video I already created. And to me, these are the best opportunities when you can match something you've already done with what someone needs. So here we go. They're looking how to get a higher ranking on their LinkedIn profile. So I'm going to add a new gig, paste it right here because that's what they wanted. So delete. So this is a very personal gig. I will show you how I get a higher ranking on my LinkedIn profile search. Boom. Now how sweet is that? Now what I do is search for LinkedIn profile optimization. And I figure out the category it's in. And so this is tricky because I could put it in social marketing, resumes and cover letters, SEO. So I'm going to try putting this in online marketing. And I could do SEO, but the thing for this, it might be better to try something else. So I'm going to do resumes and cover letters. Or actually, let's do keyword optimization. Actually, we'll go through here and do social marketing. That seems to be the biggest one. Now I need a LinkedIn image for my gig gallery. So here's one I probably want to do more naturally. And this is one I could really help get clicks on the gig. here's all I have to do this. Watch this. So here's my LinkedIn profile. I'm going to zoom in on this. And then all I want to do is create a screenshot that shows what the person's trying to reach. So here's the simplest screenshot I can find. And now I just want to zoom in and make that bigger. So I'm going to zoom in some more. And then I just want a screenshot of that, because this is what they're trying to accomplish. So I just take a quick screenshot of that. I go over, it popped up on the other window. So I'm going to go to save that. And then I upload it right here. So look, that's exactly then what they want. So now I just go through here and go back, copy the same thing. Ask a question. Look at that. Simple headline. Now all I have to do, I go through on my YouTube channel. LinkedIn. Now all I have to do, copy link address. Make sure it's the right one. Okay. Click out of LinkedIn. Go back and put this on Fiverr in the instructions. And here's the real sweet thing to do. Now watch what I'm about to do here. If you have the patience to find it on my YouTube channel, you can find it free at... There, now check that little power tip out. What I ultimately want is traffic to my YouTube channel. So I've given them the link to it and let them know, hey, if you want to find it free, you can go right here. But then if they just don't want to do anything, they can pay. So now then I go through and tagged it, profile, SEO, optimization, and rank, or ranking. Now check that out. Very simple, straightforward. And then I have to put the duration on it. So I can put 1 day because it's instantly done. And for this then, I could easily offer a $20 gig extra where I provide recommendations on how to do the actual profile creation. So now I'm going to do, check this out, a little extra service. Review your profile and recommend updates to rank higher. There, look how a simple and logical upsell right there. No thanks, publish gig. Now I go back to my gigs. Now this is, we've taken about 20 minutes to do this, and I just made 2 gigs that I know people are already looking for today, or within the last 2 days actually. So all you have to do is just repeat this process, go down through here, match up what you do with what other people need, and here's even better. You can then make the gig and send offer on it. So I am going to actually send this as an offer on this LinkedIn gig, and then Fiverr for some reason is not showing me, so I'm going to have to refresh, find again, LinkedIn, I search, send offer, there we go, submit. There, now I just offered my gig to someone that needs it. How cool is that? So I've submitted the gig now, so you can see from this exactly how to get your gigs up here and getting clicks on it. And as I go forward with this strategy, I will continue to show you the details of what works for me to make actual sales and to make the most money in the least time. So thank you for watching this, and I hope it's been helpful.